Oh, I remember the first day you called my name. Promised forever, said we'd never change. I walked through fire, I stood in the rain. 3 long years, girl, I bore the pain. I gave you my heart, no second plans. Held your hand when nobody understands. When you were broken, I stayed strong. Now you say I'm the one who's wrong. I stayed when you were cold. I stayed when love felt old. I stayed when you pushed me away, but you left like I meant nothing. Goodbye. Late night calls, your tears on my phone. I made you feel safe, you weren't alone. I sacrificed dreams just to see you smile. Now you walk away like I was temporary. You change your tone, you change your ways. Stop saying love you day by day. I asked what's wrong, you said I'm fine, but your heart already wasn't mine. I believed every word you said while you were halfway out instead. I built a home inside your heart. You burned it down from the start. Goodbye. Maybe I loved you more than me. Ignore the signs I didn't want to see. If loyalty was a crime, I'd be guilty every time. Now I'm healing, learning how to love myself, starting now. You lost someone who never leave. I lost someone who didn't believe. I stayed for love, you stayed for convenience. This pain made me stronger, more resilient. 3 years, but I'll rise again. I was there when the nights were long, when your smile was almost gone. I stayed quiet, I stayed true, even when I was losing you. You leaned on me when you were weak, called my name every time you'd weep. I held your pain like it was mine. Never knew you were running out of time. I gave love without conditions. You gave doubts and indecision. I was building something real. You were already learning how to feel. I was always there. You were halfway gone. I was lighting forever. You were moving on. silence in your voice. Thought love was still your choice. You said, trust me, I believe, while you were slowly packing to leave. I fought for us behind closed doors. You found comfort in someone more. I lost sleep, I lost my pride, trying to keep us alive. I stayed loyal, stayed consistent. You called it love, but felt distant. I was giving you my best. You were testing what came next. I was always there. You were halfway gone. I was riding forever. You were moving on. I gave you my heart, you gave me space. I loved you deep, you replaced my place. I was always there, through thick and thin, but you walked out while I was all in. One day you'll miss how safe it felt, how I loved you without asking for help. You'll search for me in different faces, but won't find my kind of patience. I lost you, but I found my worth. Learn what loyalty is really worth. You didn't break me, you showed me truth. Some love stays, some love moves. I was always there, now I let you go. I gave you love, you'll never know. If loving you was my mistake, I'll heal from every step you take. I was always there, now I stand alone, but I finally found my way back home. I was always there. Even when you weren't. Tyler, you loved me when the sun was high, when laughter came without a try, when life was soft, when dreams were near, when loving me cost you no fear. But when the storms began to rise, you disappeared behind your lies. I held us up with bleeding hands. You slipped away, didn't take a stand. You said forever, but you ran when love required a stronger man. I stayed through dark, through doubt, through pain. You left when love wasn't the same. You loved me when it was easy, when my heart was light and free. But when I needed you the most, you turned my love into a ghost. I carried us on broken knees. You chose your peace and left me bleed. You loved me when it was easy. I saw the change inside your eyes, felt the distance in your replies. Your silence spoke louder than truth. I was losing you without proof. I begged for time, you asked for space. Stop fighting for what we built in place. I was still choosing you each day. You were already on your way. I gave you loyalty and grace. You gave up without a trace. I was ready for the fight. You let go without goodbye. You loved me when it was easy, when my heart was light and free. But when I needed you the most, you turned my love into a ghost. I carried us on broken knees. move faster than the past. I don't hate you, I just see you weren't strong enough for me. I stayed real, I stayed true, even when I lost you. If love indeed was my crime, I'd do it again every time. You loved me when it was easy. Now I love myself completely. I survived the nights alone, built a heart stronger than stone. You lost a love that wouldn't leave. I lost a dream but found belief. You loved me when it was easy. Some hearts stayed, some hearts flee. Mine stayed, yours chose free. While the world kept changing lanes, I stayed walking through the rain. You were unsure, you were afraid. I was certain I stayed. I saw cracks inside your smile. Still I loved you all the while. I believed in what we had, even when it hurt me bad. You asked for time, I gave you years. I held your doubts, I faced your fears. You searched for signs to walk away. I chose you every day. I chose you every day. When loving you was hard, when distance grew between our hearts. I chose you every day. You questioned us, I stayed. I gave you truth, you walked away. I chose you every day. You stopped calling, stopped the fight, left me alone most every night. I kept hoping you'd return, while my silence slowly burned. You said love shouldn't feel this deep, but deep is where the real hearts live. I was ready for the cost. You were scared of what we'd lost. I fought for us behind the scenes. You chased a different dream. I stayed honest, I stayed real. You left before you had to feel. I chose you every day. When loving you was hard, when distance grew between our hearts. I chose you every day. You questioned us, I stayed. I gave you truth, you walked away. I chose you every day. Maybe one day you'll understand what it meant to have my hand. Someone steady, someone true, someone who never walked from you. I don't regret the love I gave. It made me strong, it made me brave. You didn't break me, you showed me what real love is supposed to be. I chose you every day. Now I'm choosing me. I let you go, I set us free. I chose you every day. No bitterness, no shame. chose you every day. Oh, I remember the first day you called my name. Promised forever, said we'd never change. I walked through fire, I stood in the rain. 3 long years, girl, I bore the pain. I gave you my heart, no second plans. Held your hand when nobody understands. When you were broken, I stayed strong. Now you say I'm the one who's wrong. I stayed when you were cold. I stayed when love felt old. I stayed when you pushed me away, but you left like I meant nothing. Yeah, 3 years loving you, all wasted time. I fought for us, you crossed the line. I was real, you played pretend. How do you break a heart that tried to mend? 3 years of truth, you chose a lie. I stayed and stayed, you said goodbye. Late night calls, your tears on my phone. I made you feel safe, you weren't alone. I sacrificed dreams just to see you smile. Now you walk away like I was temporary. You change your tone, you change your ways. Stop saying love you day by day. I asked what's wrong, you said I'm fine, but your heart already wasn't mine. I believed every word you said while you were halfway out instead. I built a home inside your heart, you burned it down from the start. 3 years loving you, all wasted time. I fought for us, you crossed the line. I was real, you played pretend. How do you break a heart that tried to mend? 3 years of truth, you chose a lie. I stayed and stayed, you said goodbye. Maybe I loved you more than me. Ignore the signs I didn't want to see. If loyalty was a crime, I'd be guilty every time. Now I'm healing, learning how to love myself, starting now. You lost someone who never leave. I lost someone who didn't believe. 3 years loving you, no regrets. I gave my all, no bitterness. You disappointed what was pure, but my heart will still endure. 3 years taught me how to stand. I lost a girl, found a man. I stayed for love, you stayed for convenience. This pain made me stronger, more resilient. 3 years, but I'll rise again.